Hello guys, I'm really glad to be here in the Chanel store VIP room with my good friend Ghufran. He accepted to have a discussion with me so he can share some insights about high-end luxury business development. Ghufran, can you tell us a bit about yourself?
Yes, I can. So I'm Ghufran. I am a high jewelry ambassador in Chanel here in 173 New Bond Street flagship. Been in Chanel for 6 years, and yeah, I have been lucky enough to work with some very inspiring clientele, inspiring people, learned a lot, and trying to learn more actually.
Amazing, and looking forward for you. And I'm really happy that you accepted to do this with me also for my friends. Ghufran, what is luxury in 2024? What does luxury mean?
So if we go through the definitions, it will tell you luxury is a particular product, the craftsmanship, the material used, the way it's put together. What I have seen in my experience, Alex, is that luxury is a mindset. So one day if you have achieved a 5-carat diamond, next day you want a 10. So the 5 doesn't stay luxury anymore, right?
It's a progression mindset.
It's a progression indeed. So luxury is also like everything else. For me, it's learning process. It's appreciating that, okay, if it's a product, at one place it's how much, and it's at the other is how much. Yes, the material used, the product used, and the craftsmanship is there. That's why you're paying for the hours of the craftsman. You're paying for the hundreds of hours that took the resourcer to find that diamond, versus a diamond which is perhaps lab grown. You see, so in a nutshell, what I would say, it's a combination of the mindset of a person sitting in front of you. You know, for example, I give you champagne. A Moet versus a Blanc de Blanc. So some people who drink Blanc de Blanc every day, they wouldn't even consider Moet. But for Moet, Blanc de Blanc is luxury.
Correct.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Nice. Ghufran, another question for you. We are right at the source, my friend. How do you think retail is going to be affected by all of these technologies, AI, emerging technologies, all of these things that happen around us? How is the digital world impacting the retail world, in your view?
Yes, absolutely. We cannot, we cannot keep the eyes closed, and as long as, so I'm lucky enough to have apps, etc., that help me to achieve the results that a client may need, or as a human I may forget. So yes, that is absolutely helpful. So if you think of an app or AI, as long as it's beneficial to assist you to create that perfect experience, because AI cannot do that, not in high-end luxury. AI or an app will give you a calculated response, versus human brain works very differently. We work with the personalities, we work with the moods, we work with the right time. You know, this cannot be replaced. And when you talk about high-end luxury and AI, yes, as long as there's enough support for me to do my job perfectly, which is even giving you a better experience, because now perhaps I didn't remember that a ring size was 54 and it skipped my mind, but now I have it in front of me. So whatever that comes to you has been checked and I know it's right. So in retail, I think, especially high-end, where I am, it's a great help.
So it
empowers you to provide the perfect experience.
Nice. One important question. What are your top 3 advices for business development people, for people who want to sell high-end, luxury, expensive services or product with a lot of value, but also a price to match?
First things first, what I would want to say would be a human. create a relationship first. You would want to create a lasting relation. You don't want to be a machine where you do beep and the person leaves you. You want a person to look at that piece, the product, whatever they're purchasing, they look at it and they just don't see time in it. They remember the time they spent having that experience. And that can only happen when you have a good relationship. When you connect with a client or potential client or a prospect, or if you're meeting them outside, that's for me the most important thing. It is not a transaction luxury, it's the experience. So when you take that part off, the product becomes a byproduct, and you have the experience to remember. I think that's, for me, would be the top, the relationship. The second would be, you'd want to know who is sitting in front of you. And for that, I like to get to know the person from whatever knowledge I can have. So, I don't know, if I already know, Alex, that you like large coffee, I will bring you large coffee next time. So you know that a step is gone, and you know that I remembered. And that creates a nice atmosphere. Once again, it's all human nature. And third, be yourself. The more you try to be somebody else, it's not going to work.
Authenticity.
Authenticity, indeed. Yeah, I cannot explain it any. Be yourself, and if you are, you're relaxed. If you're relaxed, the person is relaxed. If the person is relaxed, there is a good experience.
Business happens.
Business happens indeed.
Ghufran, my friend, really thank you for sharing all these things with us.
It's a pleasure to have you.
It's of course, we're always it's a pleasure being here in your store in Chanel in London on Old Bond Street. By the way, guys, if you are here, I strongly recommend to come here, and my friend will have you here in the nice VIP room. Thank you very much for sharing these things. I think it's important for people to learn with every opportunity they have.
Absolutely.
And you guys are doing an amazing job. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.